Have you ever wanted to play a game that had enemies that had a pregnancy kink?
Fiona, I've decided you shall give birth to me.
Well, look no further, because in today's video we will be talking about Capcom's Haunting Ground. To support the channel, make sure you hit that sub button and let me know in the comments below what you thought about this game. Haunting Ground, which is rumored to be the spiritual successor to the Clock Tower series, is about a young woman named Fiona Belli and was originally released in 2005 for the PS2. The player controls Fiona as she explores the environment, evades and hides from enemy pursuers, and occasionally fights against the castle's inhabitants. Sometimes Fiona will panic when in danger, in which case she begins to run on her own and the player loses some control. Huey is a central part of the gameplay and accompanies Fiona throughout the game. He can be given orders to explore the environment, attack enemies, and otherwise aid in Fiona's survival. Capcom added the dog mechanic during development, thinking retailers and players alike would not enjoy a survival horror title with a lone female protagonist. Fun fact, on the ground assets are scrapped assets of what we know as Resident Evil 4. Character model for Huey can also be seen in Resi 4 when you rescue the dog from the trap.
Hey, it's that dog.
The game focuses on the dynamic of Huey and Fiona. Her relationship with Huey can dictate one of the endings of the game, so make sure you treat Huey right or he won't save you when you badly need it. The enemies in Haunting Ground were interesting and equally terrifying. Without the ability to truly defend yourself, this game caused many a player to panic and had to find creative ways to defend themselves. Right off the bat, you encounter Debilitus, the groundskeeper of the castle. He would pursue Fiona as he thinks she is one of his dolls come to life. Grabbed by the big guy, he would hug her to the point of crushing her spine, so make sure to avoid those hugs. With the help of Huey, he is eventually defeated. There are two endings that involve Debilitus depending on how you deal with him. Second villain, Daniela, is a living doll created by the alchemist that owns the castle. She is jealous of Fiona having the ability to touch, feel, smell, and experience pleasure. But overall, she doesn't believe she is a true woman without the ability to bear a child. This sends her into a psychotic trance and she pursues Fiona until she is eventually impaled by a shard glass from a window above. The third villain is Ricardo, a maniac that looks like Fiona's father and pursues her through the forest. He becomes invisible and keeps telling Fiona that she will be pregnant with him and he will be reborn. Creepy, right? If you've tended Huey's wound in the Chaos Forest section, Huey will rescue Fiona by attacking Ricardo and causing him to fall to his death. If you didn't tend to Huey, this triggers one of the endings. Final enemy, and probably the most annoying, is Lorenzo, the alchemist of the castle. He pursues the character in different forms, such as an old man crawling around after Fiona, a youthful Lorenzo after devouring the assault from Ricardo's dead body, and a flaming skeleton in pursuit as you escape. Overall, Haunting Ground is a true survival horror game that forces the player to rely on quick wits and resources more than relying on a weapon to fend off the enemy. This cat and mouse style provides a true horror aspect and is no wonder the game is highly popular. Do you think this game deserves to be remade or even have a HD port? Let me know in the comments below.